Hey, good morning, everybody. Bright and early, 6:30 on trail. Planning a 23-mile day. But before we stop, we're heading to McDonald's. Sounds like such a trivial thing, but I'm really looking forward to it, man. Get them calories in. I had a good night. Some condensation, not too much. I had one door shut, one door open kind of thing last night just to block a little bit of wind, but it died down pretty quick after we went in. Camped with Bigfoot, obviously, and then pit stop and expendable. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a hot one, 70 degrees, which feels a lot hotter out on the west coast than it does the east coast, but it's gonna be a great day. I'm in good spirits. Now, you see that guy in the blue right there? Let's see if I can get him. That's high five. He caught back up. Awesome. Maybe we'll hike with him today. So I've been reading your comments. I got to read a lot last night in the tent because I actually had a signal. I wanted to address something. People are very worried that I'm not kind of tapping my shoes out in the morning. I just wanted to let you know that I am, and I have responded to your comments. You got to remember that in the morning when I'm showing myself putting the shoes on, I have already gotten out of my tent, set up the camera, went back in the tent to do a mock I'm just waking up shot. Typically I sleep with my shoes inside my tent now, unless they're really, really sandy, in which case then they're behind my backpack. And yes, I've seen scorpions, I've seen creepy crawlies. I know that there are black widow spiders out here. I get all that, and yes, I have been checking my shoes every morning if they're outside, but like I said, most of the time they're in the tent with me. Second, I wanted to fix a wrong that I think I made. We'll know more at the end of this stretch, but I was complaining about the zip foam and the Topo Athletics. Honestly, I think it was the Superfeet Hike Comfort insoles. Wasn't used to them. I think that is a big, just a really crappy product from Superfeet. Since switching out the insoles in Big Bear Lake, I haven't had any foot pain whatsoever. So just checking our hiking app called Far Out. This little landmark right here says this is where they harvest the rocks that go to the Appalachian Trail through Pennsylvania. Kind of an interesting fact. Huh. Been hiking around Silverwood Lake. It's a really big lake. It's absolutely beautiful. About 10 o'clock and 10 miles in. And it's one of those days I'm gonna do like a double electrolyte. I've been using this Mio energy stuff, but I think it's just honestly caffeine and B12. I'll tell you what though, we got these Element, LMNT drink mixes. It's really salty, but it has potassium and magnesium in it. And literally within the first couple sips, you can like feel yourself come alive. Looks like a Loch Ness monster over there. Look at that. Man, today is flying. It's hot, but the terrain has been very cooperative. We're gonna stop for lunch at a stream in about a mile. It's 12:50, no, 11:50, and we've almost done 15 miles, which is crazy. Well, in what, 3 days?
Be over in 3, I think.
Yeah. Hopefully. Wonder where we go up. Wow. You know, every day I'm out here, I tell myself, man, you better go home because you're never gonna want to hike on the East Coast ever again. This is ridiculous. What the? Holy cow. Oh my god. Whew. Oh, tired. McDonald's, 0.4. There we go.
I got a regular hamburger, not the double quarter pounder and the 10 McNugget.
Got about 3 liters of water. Got a little bit of a low water situation all day tomorrow. I think most people going to Wrightwood here. We're gonna move on to get picked up. So it's like a 22-mile carry or a 20-mile carry. Not gonna be fun at all. What do you think about our situation on Mount Baden-Powell?
Well, I'm not too happy about it.
Right now we're going through a heat wave, so we can't get crunchy, icy snow.
Yep.
So it's like 50 degrees for the low, 70 for the high. Even if you wake up at 3 in the morning, you're still gonna have slush. I'm very worried about.
Very bummed out about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna go into Wrightwood and get all the intel I can and see.
And then send it to me.
See from there. I don't know, man.
I think this is going to be camp for the night. PCT is right over that way. This is just an old, what do you think this was? An old bike path, dirt path?
Shooting range.
Shooting range. Yeah, there's shells and casings everywhere. 9mm, shotgun.
228s.
228s. 5.56 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but no one's here, and it's far away enough from the train. I think that this little hillside right here is going to block any kind of noise tonight, so it might be a quiet night. Feels pretty protected right now, but you know, I've said that before and have been pelted with wind. All tucked in, about 7 o'clock. It's nice not cooking dinner tonight, but probably do a 16, 17 mile day tomorrow. About 31 miles or something away from Vincent Gap, where my dad's gonna pick us up. And then, yeah, I'll be back on Monday. So anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm so full from that McDonald's. I ended up having a double quarter pounder, a large fry, large Coke, and I had about 8 of my 10-piece McNuggets, and Bigfoot finished the rest. So, yeah, great day. Huh?
Just laugh it up.
Yeah. Well, Bigfoot really didn't get a big burger. He got this little McDouble thing. I laughed at him for it, but
I needed to eat your nuggets.
yeah, you did need to eat my nuggets. I got you. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Last night it must have been really foggy, or it must have rained inside my tent because everything is just soaked. A lot of condensation. We had a little train coming over here that we saw yesterday past this mountain. So every time I heard the choo-choo, I just wiped my tent down. It woke me up. Not a great night's sleep, to be honest, but we're not going anywhere near as far as we went yesterday. Got a little bit of a water situation this morning, well, all day really. There is a very generous water cache about 4 miles away from here that we'll have to fill up. There's some nasty looking puddles where we camped, but I don't know if it's a good idea to top off there or not. And then honestly think that's it until Guffy, which I believe is 22 miles away. See how foggy it was this morning. If you look way in the back before the mountains, that's the highway down there. I couldn't tell you which one, I'd have to look. But definitely lots of condensation last night, man. Thank you to the trail angels that leave this water for us. All right, 4 liters, here we go. Had a lot of elevation gain already today. I think that there's snow melt about 16 miles from the water cache. So we're carrying 4 liters, and you know, every 4 miles we'll drink a liter. Hopefully that will get us to where we need to be while still being hydrated enough in our muscles to get up 6,500 feet in elevation gain. Pretty crazy. With a view. Man, I am tired. That's a beautiful view. You can see the trail meandering around the mountain. That's cool. Up there, across here, and slowly getting up to Mount Baden-Powell. Even though it's behind me for some reason right now, but you gotta remember, we were all the way down there at the highway yesterday. Close to that was where we camped too. That's a long way down. We're getting into the sun right now. I'm using the ice axe just as a second anchor point because I don't have 2 poles. Yeah. Made it to Guffy Springs Campground?
Guffy Camp.
Or just Guffy Campground. What a crazy day. 22 miles. Heck yeah. Means like 9 miles for tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, we're gonna find a spot and get set up here. And hopefully there's not a lot of wind. Had to walk down to get water because I only got about a half a liter left of the 4 we carried up here. So I got 3, actually I got 4 total liters with a little bit more camp now, but down there, let me take you down here and show you. There's actually a couple skiers coming from down here and skiing all the way down. That's so cool. A couple locals. But if you see that building down there, that is where we are getting the water from a very small trickle of snow melt. The pipe is about 10 feet underneath a cornice or snow that hasn't fully collapsed yet. So there's a pocket of air underneath it. I was thinking about climbing in there, and you can see Bigfoot and Ash. We just met him yesterday. We camped with him. But yeah, it was slow going. Took about 20 minutes to grab a liter. And now we're way back at the top of the hill and still got a significant way to go up there back to camp. But got my micro spikes on and they're moving me up the hill. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Oh, thank you. Beautiful sunset. Absolutely incredible. It was funny, we were coming back up from the water and Bigfoot was talking to the skiers and they're locals. They warned us about the next coming sections of trail, say it's very, very dangerous. Lots of crosswinds, post-holing, cornices, which I'm really worried about. Cornices are kind of overhangs that look like they're solid, but then they fall off the cliff. Yeah, not good stuff. But anyway, they offered him a ride back to the trail in a couple days after he's done with his 0 in Wrightwood. So it's crazy how just the trail kind of provides for you. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed and another early start tomorrow. I'm hoping there is a decent amount of snow, just so I can kind of test the water, so to speak. Because when I get back on Monday, I'm pretty sure it's going to be around noon, and I don't know whether to keep going on the trail or if I should camp out and come back in the morning, so to speak. So anyway, all the things I'll figure out later. But have a good night, and see you in the next one.